yogurt shop murders, a crime that still haunts America. Austin, Texas, a quiet American city, known for music, known for youth, known for warm nights. But on December 6th, 1991, something happened here that would change this city forever. Inside a small yogurt shop, 4 teenage girls were murdered. There were no witnesses, no clear suspects, no immediate answers. More than 30 years later, this case remains unsolved. This is the story of the yogurt shop murders. The victims were 4 young girls. They were not criminals. They were not involved in anything dangerous. They were daughters, friends, sisters. Amy Ayers was 17 years old. She was quiet and kind. She loved animals and dreamed of going to college. Sarah Harbison was 18. She was outgoing and deeply protective of her younger sister. Jennifer Harbison was 19. She worked hard and wanted to build an independent life. Eliza Thomas was 17. She was creative, energetic, and full of plans for the future. They all worked together at the same place, a small yogurt shop called I Can't Believe It's Yogurt. For them, it was just a job, a normal Friday night shift. None of them knew it would be the last night of their lives. December 6th, 1991. A Friday night like any other. The yogurt shop was preparing to close around 11 p.m. The last customers left. The lights were turned off. The doors were locked. Witnesses later reported seeing several young men near the shop that night. Nothing seemed unusual. No one felt alarmed. Sometime after midnight, a fire started inside the building. At first, it appeared to be an accident, but investigators would later believe the fire was set intentionally, an attempt to destroy evidence, an attempt to erase the truth. Firefighters arrived on the scene expecting a routine call, but when they entered the building, they immediately knew this was something else. In the back of the store, they found the bodies. All 4 girls had been tied. All 4 had been shot. The fire had damaged the scene. Important evidence was burned or lost. From the very beginning, this investigation was compromised. News spread quickly throughout Austin. Parents were afraid. The city was terrified. People wanted answers. They wanted justice. Police were under enormous pressure. The public demanded arrests. The media demanded results. Eventually, their focus turned to 4 local teenagers. Years later, these young men were arrested. Some of them confessed, but the confessions were long, confusing, and often inconsistent. There was no physical evidence directly linking them to the crime scene. Still, they were convicted, and they were sent to prison. As time passed, technology improved, DNA testing became more advanced, and with it, serious problems in the case began to emerge. The DNA did not match the accused. Experts questioned how the confessions were obtained. Allegations of pressure and coercion began to surface. Eventually, the convictions were overturned. After many years behind bars, the suspects were released. The real killer was never identified. Today, the yogurt shop murders remain an open wound, an unsolved case. 4 families are still waiting for answers. Investigators believe the truth is still out there. But with every passing year, time works against justice. Witnesses disappear, memories fade, and silence grows louder. 4 young lives were taken that night. 4 futures were erased, and a city was left with questions that still have no answers. Sometimes, the most terrifying crimes are not the ones we understand, but the ones that remain unsolved.